In esports, pro players are commonly ending their careers in their mid-20s. This has been seen in various titles such as StarCraft, Counter-Strike, and League of Legends. But in the Overwatch League, it seems that retirement has quickly become a trend amongst players of all ages. Consider Daniel Dafran Francesca's sudden retirement from the Overwatch League, which came as a major shock to Atlanta Reign fans. But Dafran had actually fully intended to retire prior to the Stage 1 playoffs. Atlanta Reign said that Dafran didn't want attention drawn to himself during his final chance to pop off with his team. Which is why, even though pre-mediated, the announcement was made so suddenly. In the midst of his retirement announcement, Dafran had been in the running for a spot in the All-Star event. He also had the top-selling Overwatch League jersey at the time. The Supreme meme machine also has over 400,000 followers on Twitch. Dafran's popularity was due to the DPS main's mechanical skills and personality as an entertainer that many have come to love. Okay, who wouldn't respect a pro player who came right out of spawn playing Torbjorn in his first ever Overwatch League match?
He's on the Torb, it's hammer time! This is it, it's happening!
And it wasn't even for the meme. Well, maybe.
Go Tor!
Yeah.
Let's go! Nice!
Nice.
Fight!
Dafran got 12 kills, 5 final blows, and over 3,200 hero damage while playing one of the league's most untouched heroes. This was his dream to be a pro gamer, with fans from all over the world, playing Overwatch for 8 to 10 hours a day. But after a taste of the pro gaming life, Dafran informed his Twitter followers that he'd rather have the comfy streamer life once again. All the while, Dafran's retirement left the Overwatch League community literally shaking and crying. But it really shouldn't have come as much as a surprise at this point. Around when he was first signed, Dafran threatened to quit and go back to flipping burgers at McDonald's. Thankfully, he changed his mind soon after. But Dafran is hardly the first Overwatch League pro to announce a quick retirement. After fans feverishly waited for Brandon Seagull Larn's debut with the Dallas Fuel, the popular player retired after just one season of playing off-tank for the Texas team. He announced that he was going back to full-time streaming, where he currently has over 940,000 followers on Twitch.
That whole time though, I had to sacrifice a lot of things. Like a lot of my personal life, a lot of like my mental and physical health. Like I literally put on like 40 pounds. I developed sleep apnea. I could barely sleep. And like I have a lot of problems playing, but it was all worth it because I got to compete. But for to see, I don't know, man, to sacrifice my stream and the fans who got me here in the first place for so long, I just didn't want to do that anymore.
Seagull's retirement came about during the first season of the Overwatch League. This is when the long practice hours and crazy tournament schedules were not just common, but expected. The Shanghai Dragons admitted that they had their players training for 12 hours a day, 6 days out of the week. For many fans, this seemed to perfectly explain their 0-42 record. Dallas Fuel came under fire for having Taimu play in 2 matches shortly after having his mental health evaluated at a hospital. The biggest contributor to stress is how you perform, he said, both as an individual and as a team. I mean, we compete in a sport where if you don't perform, you might lose your job. The Team Star Tracer player, Effect, was also experiencing severe burnout throughout Season 1. He missed several matches earlier in the season to recuperate in Korea. Despite his return this season, Effect announced his official retirement from the league before the second stage, citing his reasons for being an ongoing struggle with his mental health. In an emotional tweet longer, Effect said that playing Overwatch just wasn't fun anymore. In fact, he said the practices were stressful and he's reached the end of his mental rope. Could anything have been done to help his mental health between seasons? It's hard to say, but it's clear that the tournament schedule changes were simply not enough. Just a month before Seagull's retirement, NYXL's Pine suddenly disappeared from the stage after his team won the Stage 2 title. Pine admitted to his fans that he had taken a much-needed break from competing after he experienced depression, stress, and a panic disorder. Commentator Zoe Gershwin-Pensky had a lighthearted take on the situation.
He's missing home, he's missing family, he's missing friends, he's missing Korean food, and he just doesn't seem to have the energy to play, so that's why he's currently taking a break. But you know what, Big Boss Pine? Your team got your back, and the fans in here got your back. We hope to see you back on stage very soon.
But Pine's team knew better. In fact, Pine admitted that his absence from the game wasn't 100% his own choice, and that his insightful team coaches and management had told him to take a break. At the end of the first stage of Season 2, Toronto Defiant Stellar retired. He tweeted that he was experiencing personal stress issues because of his current lifestyle. The competitive esports scene can be very taxing on one of our most important organs, the brain. Many pro gamers overwork themselves, getting little to no rest in between practicing, streaming, media obligations, and competing. Right now, it's hard to know what a proper solution would be. The league has cut down on weekly matches for each team, and the teams boast of their frequent group outings and their massage therapists. But these are not instant fixes, nor can they help with the mental health issues on their own. What do you think is causing this amount of mental health issues within the Overwatch League? And what do you think teams should be doing to support players going through anxiety and other mental health issues? As always, let's get this conversation going in the comment section below.